Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Little Busters. And I'm here once again with my roomie. Gotta be loud.
Ah!
There, that's better.
Oh, goodness.
Anyways, let's jump back in.
Now I son.
It was Coot's cheerful voice. What's up?
Today's classes were tough,
It does seem a bit biased when a certain someone is always called on.
but it's the roll of the dice. It can't be helped.
I think it's worrisome enough if a teacher is rolling dice in a class.
Maybe it's a lie that God doesn't play dice.
That aside, was there something you wanted?
Ah, yes.
She clasped her hands together and told me.
My roommate's been decided. Roommate.
Oh, Jesus.
We're busy sorting sorting her things for now.
Ah, I see. She's moving in this weekend.
The dorm head is gonna provide us some extra furniture, it seems.
But your room's already furnished, isn't it?
Yes, but she's gonna give us some extra things, made by...
She placed a finger on her cheek, trying to remember something.
Oh, made by Furniture Club.
I've never heard of that club.
I heard the club closed down last year after the last seniors graduated. But we can freely use their work as long as we have permission.
Well, that's good to know. I think I should look for something for me, too.
So I'd like you to help, but is that okay with you?
She clasped her hands and looked up at me. So should we help her or say there's still homework?
Help.
Want to help?
I want to help.
Okay, help her. Yeah, sure.
Really? Thank you very much.
She jumped a little in delight. How about we meet right afterwards in front of the girls' dorm?
Sure, that's fine.
And then she suddenly realized.
Are you helping me?
Yeah, you actually did it!
Yeah, I did it! So
you actually did it! A monotone voice, as always. I smiled ironically and answered, okay. Come on, try it.
Sankasu, are you?
Kinda.
At least I did it kinda. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she bowed her head quickly. There were still some things to arrange in Kood's room, so in order to clean it up, we headed to her room. In the room was a standard bed, complete with a bed quilt of a girly design. There were various books and other small things piled atop the desk. The last time I was here, there was just a blank cream-colored wall, but this time a calendar and other things were hanging on it. What's this? There was something that resembled a checkered pocket of blue and white colors. On closer inspection, there wasn't really a single cloth. Blue and white patches were sewn together.
This is patchwork. Patchwork, now I son. I made it myself. Is it weird?
Oh, I see. There's nothing weird about it. There were empty cardboard boxes piled up in the corner. I'll crush the cardboard boxes for you.
Yes, please.
I was ripping the duct tape from the cardboard boxes and crushing them. Huh? This box doesn't open. Among all boxes, there was one that just wouldn't open. The sticky tape on the gray-colored box didn't seem to want to come off.
This is
She tilted her head.
This box is...
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
She shook her head.
It's okay not to open it, I think.
I see. Well, I'll just put it under the desk then.
Yes, thank you very much.
Speaking of which, are we going to see the furniture today? I confirmed and resumed crushing the boxes. I also took newspapers out of the boxes, which had served as packing material. They looked like English newspapers.
I think we should do it tomorrow. I'd forgotten we had to throw the boxes away. Is that inconvenient for you? Now I said.
No, I'm fine with that. I folded the English newspapers. An article on the cover caught my eye. Novea Tebima Tenua. I somehow managed to read the Latin characters, but the meaning remained a mystery. Huh?
Now I said, please lend me a hand.
Okay. I was finished with crushing the boxes and tossed them together with the newspapers in the garbage can. She was unfolding something that resembled a tapestry. What's this?
Nefu.
Oh, whoa! I unfolded it. Why an Edo period print?
My grandfather told me to hang it somewhere. This is. How do you say it?
Come on, try.
This is Kiyonaga-san's room.
Yeah.
Yay, pronouncing these right. He wishes me to become like the lady in the picture. But that's impossible for me.
She said while fiddling with her hair.
That aside, I think her hairpin has a very pretty design. And also, this person moves around during the night.
No way! Moves around?
Yes, her eyes look around like this.
No, that can't be.
And sometimes, she looks over this way. By the By the way, her eyes will only move when I wake up in the middle of the night.
Come on.
Wonderful. Japan?
Mm-hmm. Aren't you seeing things because you're half asleep? So, where do you want to hang it?
I think I should ask my roommate's opinion.
Alright, well, let's just set it down for now, or set it aside for now, but I can assure you that if you ask your roommate whether she even wants it up after that story, it's probably gonna be a no.
Oh, I didn't think you heard that. Yes, let's.
What's this? It was like a small wooden table, somewhat cylindrical.
That's a pillow.
A pillow?
It was my grandfather's favorite pillow, it seems.
Oh wait, no, that's you.
My neck hurts from it.
Isn't it completely useless?
That's why I want to go buy a new pillow.
Were you always using this pillow back home?
Only when grandfather was home.
She answered with a serious look. I see. Huh? What's that? A calligraphy set? To top it all off, it came with a number of stupidly huge ink bottles as well.
This is a pen made from the hair of Ermine's tail?
Hermine.
Oh, or Ermine's tail.
Do you do calligraphy?
Just a little. My grandfather told me to take notes in class with that.
Impossible. That's completely impossible.
You're right. I still keep it on my desk, though.
I groaned, looking at the set, paperweight, inkstone, and everything else.
Is it strange, after all?
She murmured. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. It's just... anyone who buys this kind of stuff must be crazy about Japan. So I've just come to realize how much Kude's grandfather loved Japan.
With all these things in the room, it's like the room of some foreigner who got the wrong idea, isn't it? I don't hate it. Actually, I rather like it.
She went on while intensely examining a pretty amber-colored comb. Her face was expressionless as she stared at the comb.
This is how I look after all. It must seem weird.
There was no emotion in her words. She just seemed a little broken-hearted, looking downward. That's why I wasn't sure how to answer right away. That's not true. Cood is Cood. She's a citizen of the same country as we are, on the inside. Just her appearance is different. But how she herself felt about that difference, I had no way of knowing. She raised her head, hearing my words.
Thank you very much, Naue-san.
It was her usual smiling face. Did my bland words manage to bring out her smile again? No, that's not it. That can't be right. For some reason, that feeling lingered within me.
Well, it's nice having Rin on standby bars, but...
Standby bars?
Oh my god. Oh no. Standby outdoors.
Bars? Where the hell is your mind?
I thought it said bars.
Where the hell is your mind?
I thought it said bars.
I think my roomie might be drinking again.
Hey, no I'm not. I'm drinking cola. Cola, cherry cola.
With a little bit of whiskey in there.
Shut up.
You're lying, by the way.
Oh, hi. There's nothing for her to do.
Well, let's tell her to go inside then.
Well, we'll think of something.
Meow. Are you hungry? Rin was talking to a cat. There's nothing left. And all the food! Fuck you, phone! Don't answer! No! Come back! No! You never answer while we're recording! You got up and you were walking to the phone!
To have it not right!
As I just spike all my audio.
How dare!
Someone here! Sasami!
She's met her again.
What kind of insidious plot are you scheming today in such a place? I'm not scheming anything. Then, are you going back to the dormitory? I am. Wait up. She stopped her. Huh? Can you tell me Sama's favorite meal?
You sure are popular.
His favorite meal?
Tell her it's instant yakisoba without draining the hot water.
Instant yakisoba without draining the hot water. Ugh, she cringed a bit. Not draining off the hot water is ecological. She somehow bought into it. However, I wonder what sauce mixed with hot water would taste like. Have you ever tried it yourself? I haven't. It's just something Masato made up, so he doesn't make it in the first place. Are you making a fool out of me again? Are you daring me for a challenge with that? Very well. I shall shut that insolent mouth of yours again. You, take care of her. And okay, she's the cheerful tambourine. They use Sasami's sleeping mat. That seems very awkward. Seems very, very awkward.
Oh my gosh, so much damage.
I know. Oh, she usually wins against the softball club members.
Yeah.
It's Sasami that she has a problem with. Normally, anyways. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Don't do it! Don't do it! No! She lost! How the hell?
What the heck?
I guess her sleeping mat was more powerful than we thought.
Oh, well then.
Oh, to think you can't even beat these novice underclassmen. This isn't even worth talking about. Mission failed. Wait, wasn't that different from the original mission?
We should treat everything as a mission.
I'm sure I'm just getting tricked. And so the night went on.
I still don't know how the math.
I don't know.
Well, today is Sunday.
All the usual members were busily eating breakfast.
We can't search for new members, but we can spend all day practicing baseball.
But that might lead to sinking morale. Masato was lying with his face down on the table. Rin, in contrast, idly stared up at the ceiling. Kengo was just eating at his own pace.
Maybe. You're right. Okay, I understand.
Both Masato and Rin twitched in response to his words.
Today will be Independent Training Day.
With that, they simply sank back into their original poses. Looks like it barely had any effect. Wasn't everything you've been doing so far independent training in the first place? Kengo rebutted calmly.
I see. But remember, there's only a week until the match. Do you think we can afford to fool around at a time like this?
That too. Weren't you merely fooling around all this time?
Well, yeah. But even if it's just fooling around, doing it in a half-assed way isn't any good. You'll have to be serious about it and enjoy it. Once you've decided to do something, you ought to be serious about it. That applies to both battle and baseball. Am I wrong?
I see. This time, Kengo acknowledged his point of view, meaning there was no one left to oppose him. After all, if today was an independent training day, nothing would get in the way of Kengo immersing himself in kendo practice, so he had no reason to complain.
Anyway, I'm going out after breakfast. Coming with me, Ricky?
Should we go or not go?
Go.
Go?
Go!
I nodded without hesitation. It had been a while since I'd last left the campus, so I was feeling very refreshed. It was as though I'd forgotten all about the outside world. This is great for a change of pace.
I'm glad.
We arrived at the shopping district.
Ah, right. I need to withdraw some cash.
Huh? Didn't you say that 2 weeks ago as well?
Traveling is expensive, you know.
His so-called traveling, in fact, referred to his job hunting. He had told me that apart from the private corporations he aimed at, he visited many places after his interviews, so it was fitting to use the word travel.
So I'll have to travel again, but it'll only take a day. So I'll be back soon.
I see. That must have meant that he was planning to go to some nearby city. It would be a little lonely, or it would be a little lonely holiday because, in addition to Kyosuke's travel, Masato and Kengo were busy with their recent training.
Ricky, don't make that face.
Huh? What face?
You look depressed. This won't do.
Well, he had a point. He withdrew some money from the ATM and returned.
This is very usual with
Useful.
Useful. With just one little thing, you can withdraw money wherever you are.
He said, returning the card to his wallet. But I sometimes get this uneasy feeling. If, on the other hand, should you not have that little thing, an ATM would be little more than a silent box.
I see what you mean.
We kept strolling along the shopping district street without any particular goal.
How about going to the arcade?
I really think we shouldn't, Kyosuke. Remember the time you played against that elementary school kid and blew some 2,000 yen on it?
That was only because the brat was too good.
He's really the type of guy to lose control when he gets all worked up.
Thanks for your cooperation.
We heard a voice coming from across the street. Huh? Not only that, it was a voice I definitely heard somewhere before.
Thanks for your donation.
Wait, that voice!
Huh? Kamari?
Oh, I think so. We headed in the direction where the voice had come from. Huh? Riki-kun and Kyosuke-san? Hi, Komari. Hi, Riki-kun!
Are you doing volunteer work?
Yep, I'm soliciting contributions. The way she said it made it sound like she was doing something shady instead. It seems like a tough job. Is this some school committee stuff or something? Both are wrong. It's not tough and it has nothing to do with school committees. Smiling, she answered.
It's something I could never do. Something with no profit for me and for the sake of people I don't even know.
Kyosuke-san, you've got it all wrong. When you make someone else happy, you become happy yourself. Besides, if you can help someone like this, it's a great thing. When you do something great, you feel great too. This is the best profit for me. That's why I'm doing this. Kamari's spiral of happiness theory.
I'm deeply touched.
Whoa, he's the most simple-minded one himself.
You must let me help.
He pulled out his wallet.
Whoa, I only have 5 yen coin and a 10,000 yen banknote.
10,000 is obviously out of the question. Shouldn't something like 100 be okay for this? Oh wait, yep, the amount doesn't matter. Donating is just a small way to show kindness. Even 5 yen, as long as it contains your kindness, is very priceless.
This is bad. Now I've moved even more. Goodbye, 10,000 yen?
He produced the 10,000 yen note from his wallet and was going to plunge it into her donations box. Wait, that money is for your trip! I intervened at the last second. Eh? A trip? Kyosuke's job hunting trip. Without money, he'll get lost in the middle of the city again. Huh, Kyosuke-san, you shouldn't seek your own unhappiness. It's the thought that counts, so it's fine.
Oh my god, her face.
But that is all the time that we have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!
Not very enthusiastic now, are you?
Well, subscribe to my movie
Oh my
because
goodness.
she's